Did you want more water? I filled it up. There you go. I know you love your water. Oh. Big girl loves her water. You thirsty? There you go. Good girl. So I was actually thinking I need to put this part first of explaining how I'm doing 3 months post-op, because that's probably how I'll title it. And if you're here just to know that instead of seeing all the rest of life, I still can't lift anything per doctor's orders and for recovery. And being 3 months, I think he said, no, I know he said that I can do no more than 10 pounds. She is just 19, so obviously still can't. So we just like help her scoot, or I help her scoot if I have her near me or whatever, because obviously I can't pick her up. You want to see yourself? Are you trying to kick? Anyway, so also still limited in bending, twisting, and lifting, obviously, like I had just mentioned. Oh, okay. And my energy is a little better. I wear out as the day goes on. I rest a lot still resting. My girls are still doing a lot around the house and dinners, and of course, like helping with the little ones. I feel good. I don't have like pain where like right now I'm just on my knees, and then I have the camera propped up like this, and I'm not feeling pain. And then when I'm doing things, I can feel the fatigue in the muscles and my nerves. And last week I was doing a lot of walking and I did too much, and my muscles were just like, they felt like they were going crazy. They were very fatigued and spasming, and I did take Tylenol. So that was not very fun. I think it's just something that it's going to happen for the next few months, huh? But the pain is okay because I'm not doing very many things. So that's good. And I don't have like site pain or incision pain. I don't have pain going down my legs. I just wear out and I'm tired. And I feel achy, like stiff, like my back gets very stiff feeling because my muscles are worked and they just feel tight. And then, oh, I thought someone was coming. Yeah, so that's kind of how I'm feeling. And definitely at the end of the day, I am just wore out. I mean, I guess I should say like by dinner time, I am just what I say. Mom's toast. I'm done. I'm just done. Yeah. So my involvement with things in the house is very limited, and I'm thankful for the help. I am taking it easy. I'm looking forward to my post-op appointment. Oh yeah, that feels awesome when you grab my neck. So yeah, today part of the recovery too, it's still really hard to get comfortable laying down and sleeping at night. When I'm laying down during the day and resting, I do have some pillows under my legs, propping up for that, you know, so my legs aren't flat and pulling down. And I can sleep. So it's just hard, like on my side, I have a pillow between my legs, and then if I turn, it's like the whole barrel roll and trying to situate the pillow underneath my legs that way. And anyway, I still wake up a lot through the night, almost like if I was to get up with the little one, and I'm not, but that's what it feels like. And then I've got to fall back asleep, and it's just, so that part is kind of rough, still trying to get comfortable. I feel like once I try to lay down to rest, my body, it takes a while to kind of rest to feel comfortable. You're calming down. And there is that discomfort when I'm moving on my back, not like horrible pain or anything, just I can feel everything trying to relax. And okay, now you're leaning, so let's not do that. Are you done? Are we all done? So I just wanted to explain that part too, because that's been a part of the recovery that has kind of been that way since the beginning, except minus the pain. Like I just was having pain, you know, from surgery. Now it's not like surgical pain. It's just, I'm still recovering. I'm still healing, and my body's still recover. I don't know, like just still, I feel like, yeah, the bones aren't fused and they're all still growing and everything. And so it's just, I feel like hopefully that kind of discomfort will subside. You're turning all the way around. You're so strong. You're so strong. Yeah. So thanks for coming along. I don't know if I'm putting this at the beginning and then explaining. I'm not sure where this part is going to go in the video, but I still am not able to cut my toenails. I have to have one of the kids help, which is, aw, thank you for your huggies. Hard. Sometimes I can get my socks on when I'm sitting or even laying down. I can do that. And then some days I can't. It's so weird. It's so weird that sometimes I can't get the socks on. And I'm like, yesterday I was able to reach and get my socks on. So it's like the stiffness or something that I don't know. I find that so odd that like, oh, I've had a couple days where I could do it and then I couldn't. And so, yeah, those kinds of independent things are funny. Of course, I've noticed that more at the end of the day, if I'm showering and then need to put my socks on or whatever, that's definitely when I'm not able to, because it's just toward the end of the day and my body is more tired. So yeah. And 3 months post-op today. So tomorrow is Easter and also 3 months post-op. I showered and washed my hair tonight, the night before, because it takes a lot of energy. So I'm getting my hair all combed and blow dried now. If I were to do that and get ready, we usually have cinnamon rolls on Sunday mornings. Easy. Long time ago, I used to make pancakes on Sunday mornings because that's what my husband's family did. And I liked that. I love pancakes and I love that tradition, but I found that I just needed something that was quick and simple and like just didn't have all of the steps. This is better. I used to do homemade cinnamon rolls for a long time, long time. So easy. Just a lot of steps the day before. But I had sent Dennis to Costco the other day, and he was FaceTiming me for which yogurt to get. And it was so funny. I was like, oh, Annie's has cinnamon rolls. Not that they're good for you, but they do have better ingredients. So I said, get some of those, because when they have those, they do not last long. And they don't always have them. I don't understand. Because it's like, if they always sell out, then you should always carry it. So anyway, I don't know if I will have a cinnamon roll because I need like something else with it. I can't just do a cinnamon roll. And I decided that Monday I'm going to do no sugar. A few years ago, I did no sugar, and it was really great for a lot of inflammation and pain, because back in 2019 I had a repairing surgery, and it had stuff to do with, there was metal in my hip bone, and it was very painful, and that recovery took a very long time until I stopped eating sugar. So I felt like, I think this would help me recover. Because if you plug it in, I mean, if it's not plugged in, I didn't know how to get it, but I have. This is a necessity. Well, Daphne, we're all ready to go, and we can't go without Dad. So we have problems out on the dairy. That's probably what I should have started with. And Dennis got a call outside, problems were, and so he doesn't know when he's gonna be in, and bummer. So the rest of the kids all went to church. I, had this goal, but I needed to stand up. I was on my knees. Oh man, that is a mess. So anyway, I had this goal to make sure I rested well to be able to go to church slowly. And everybody did as they were supposed to, and everybody is ready. And yet, because there's problems in the barn, so I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I wanted to have all of us go to church, even though my oldest is going to be in the nursery, and then she's going to take Elijah in the nursery with her. But it's okay. We still can worship, still can recognize that today is Resurrection Day. One of my sons has epilepsy, and so because of the size he is and everything, I'm not able to pick him up or anything. I can't even pick up like the littlest, so that's why I can't go without him, because the logistical situation. So when I need to look for something for Daphne and her chores, her dresser chores, I have to get on my knees because, no bending pants. So I'm changing everyone, the little girls that are here and myself, because we're home. So, I would like to take a family picture. If you know me, I'm about taking that family picture. So I am going to change her. You can see, there she is. Hi, baby. We're going to change you. Hi. Yeah. Oh, you want to change? You excited? You excited? So Dennis is still not in. It's 9:15. We would be at church now. and instead I have Mickey Mouse on. But I do want to explain. Our church does live stream, so it's really neat. We can live stream and be a part of the service that way. That's what I've done. Before there was live stream, when one of my kids was in the hospital, he was in the hospital for 72 days. And so every Sunday, like, Dennis would print out, he was able to get it to me, he would sometimes email it to me, because this is all before the church even did bulletins in the email, because now they do, since the pandemic. But even before that, he would take a laptop and connect to the Wi-Fi and just have it like, so I can't remember, he didn't do Skype, it wasn't FaceTime, I can't remember what it was, back in 2013. This was a long time ago, January of 2013. So anyway, but that's how I did church. And then people would come and like wave to me. And so then a few years back, they have the recording camera and everything for those that aren't able to make it to church. So it's, if we're ever on like our road trips, we live stream when we're driving, if we happen to be on the road, so we don't miss that sermon. And I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful. So I'm gonna get her changed. I also want to mention, like, even though we were about to start church and Dennis had just come in, we don't live close to anywhere. We live a half hour from church. So it's not like, oh, it's 5 minutes down the road or 10 minutes away and we could just be late, which I think that all the other kids were. When we turned on live stream, we couldn't see the congregation at that point, so I wasn't sure if they were late. But anyway, it's not like we could just get in the car and just be a few minutes late. It would be like half of the service is done. So it just wasn't going to work. But that's okay. We'll try next week. Right? Right? All right. He made it in and got Daphne changed. He did that. I went and got my tea, and now I'm going to turn on church. We're going to enjoy.
Since we couldn't go.
Since we couldn't go. But I'm glad you're in now. Huh. We're going to just enjoy church.
Death itself, sin, Satan, and all the enemies, and he establishes his kingdom forever. This morning, as we celebrate the resurrection of our Savior,